As always, guys, giveaways at the end of the videos from boostedshades.com. Make sure you stick around to see how to win.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna be cleaning up and painting the Ricer Audi so we can get rid of it, because here at Boosted Shades we have way too much stuff. I can't even see you because this thing hasn't adjusted yet. How much unnecessary crap do we have?
A lot.
And
look at it, these ridiculous amounts of cars.
Well, yeah, first of all, we have a garage filled with motorcycles. There is more, they're not all here. We have engines and bikes, and we run a business that has outgrown our house. And then we have the 911, the Datsun, the Jeep, the Ricer Audi, and the truck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint that so it doesn't look like garbage and sell it. Not the Porsche, that thing over there. We'll give you guys a mini review on that in a little bit. The truck is currently on eBay, and the Jeep, as awesome as it is, and it is near and dear to Devin's heart because he built that. It was his first project.
Yep.
It doesn't run reliably most of the time, and we would be better off if we just consolidated these three cars into one reliable thing. And we're gonna want your guys' opinion on what we should do about that at the end of the video. But for now, let's hop into the Ricer Audi and talk a little bit about that. So the first car on the chopping block, well, technically is the Ford, but this is a close second. This, let me present to you, is the Ricer Audi. We brought this from Massachusetts. It's another one of Devin's old cars, and we did a lot of shit back in the day that we thought was cool, but we know now, well, I can't crap on anybody's taste. Maybe some of you think this is cool, but we've personally grown out of this look. This car has plasti-dipped copper wheels. It has a chipped and unpainted body kit. It has drilled and slotted rotors. Basically all the necessary things that you need. It also has
a blow-off valve.
It's got the eBay special taillights. And if you listen closely, it does indeed have a blow-off valve. And Devin's about to rear end this Nissan Leaf in order to show you guys the awesome sound of the blow-off valve.
Ah, dude, it's got drilled and slotted brakes.
Oh yeah, it also stops on a dime because of those sick drilled and slotted. Do you even have you got like Hawk brake pads or something like that?
I have no idea. I did that a long time ago. It's got 25mm wheel spacers.
Not to mention it's fast as fuck because it's the 225 horsepower model. Yeah.
Yeah, look at it climb.
Oh, Jesus. As you guys can see, it is Star Trek warp drive style fast. You know, we know that when we sell this it's not fast. This car is embarrassing to be in. So we're gonna do whatever we can to make it presentable.
I mean, it's a solid daily driver. It just looks like absolute garbage right now.
Yeah, it really is sad because it's the perfect California car, is in that it's small and we can park it downtown with no problem. It gets great gas mileage for our giant highways here, and it's a good car, but we have a lot of just unfinished projects, and we can do better than this. There's options on the table. We'll get to that later, but right now we're gonna go get some of the things we need to fix this up and get it ready to be sold. Part of the reason why we're moving to a bigger place is because we have all of it. Technically it's 2 spaces, but this is really only enough room to work on one thing at a time. So every time we work on anything, 2 of our cars need to go all the way up to the top where it's public parking. This obviously can't move anywhere. We need to move stuff around, and then all of the bikes have to come outside, which could be solved by both getting a bigger garage and getting rid of a lot of the stuff that we don't use all too often. All right, the very first thing, or like really the only thing we want to do with this car is to get it to be all one color, because other than that, it runs and drives perfectly fine. It's covered in a lot of plasti-dip.
Yeah, the wheels and the front bumper still have a bunch of plasti-dip on them. The side skirts in the back already have that taken off. We got some dip dissolver, which should take it off fairly easily.
Yeah, dipyourcar.com, which is where you get all the plasti-dip stuff. They have a really effective solution that you just spray on it, let it soak, and then you should just be able to power wash it all off. We don't have a power washer. I guess we're gonna try to use our garden hose, but that just means we need to use more dissolver. But this is the very first step that we have to take before we can actually paint the body kit. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. After a few years goes by, which is how old this is, even if you have sprayed a lot on, sometimes plasti-dip isn't the easiest to peel off.
Power washers work really, really well. We don't have one of those.
Right, so we dicked around peeling that off for like literally an hour and got almost nowhere. So we caved, and what did we get?
We got a sweet pressure washer.
It's one of these cheap ass electric ones from Harbor Freight. It's probably gonna at least work once, so we're pretty excited to unbox this thing and see how it does. This thing's adorable.
So tiny.
It looks bigger on the camera, but it's very small. Power washer, first start. Does it only go when you pull the trigger? That didn't sound promising. Oh shit!
Instantly flip it.
Whoa! Are you impressed? So this is the stuff that turns it back into liquid, and supposedly after a couple of minutes we should be able to spray it right off.
You can see that the copper's already kind of melting off, and the blackish gray undercoat.
Okay, so yesterday we got most of the stuff off of the car, and today our goal is to sand it. So I'm protecting the headlights here with tape, and then basically hit it with 100 to get, all the big imperfections out, and then go up from there until it's ready for primer and paint. Don't you just miss the smell of Bondo?
No, it's god awful.
No, it's awesome.
No, it's terrible.
What do you guys think of the smell of Bondo? I think it smells pretty good.
There's something wrong with you, man.
No, there's not. Maybe it's all the Bondo fumes.
Yeah, that might be it. Alright, we're finally gonna get rid of these god awful eBay taillights and replace them with the stock ones.
We don't know why we switched these out all those years ago, because immediately these cracked, and as you would expect from $125 eBay taillights.
Yeah, they're just not high quality.
For like the 4th time this month, there's a freaking lizard in our house. I don't like touching them, so Deb's gonna capture them. These are the alligator lizards, so their defense mechanism is to like shit on you.
Gotcha. Oh, look at him, he's trying to bite me. Oh, he is biting me.
He's biting you? You don't got teeth.
Yeah, look at him. He's a little angry guy. Chill out, fella.
No, he's biting you.
Yeah.
What a crazy little asshole.
He's real pissed. This one actually didn't pee on me.
It didn't?
Yeah.
thought that's what they do.
Yeah, you don't want to go.
There we go. Hey, get out of here. Yeah, shoot.
Alright guys, that's going to wrap this one up. As you can see, we are in the middle of de-ricing the Audi. Basically what we're doing right now is getting it ready to, we're going to color match the body kit, because honestly the body kit doesn't look that bad. This thing's not slammed to the ground or anything like that. It's modestly lowered, so we feel like if it's all one color, it actually might not be a bad looking car.
No, it'll look pretty good, and you can't really sell a car with a half-ass body kit put on it, so.
Yeah, and a bunch of other stuff glued to it. We're just, we're gonna make it, respectable before we sell it. Other than that, mechanically it's great, it runs great, it drives great. But as you saw at the beginning of the video, we have a lot of stuff. We're gonna thin the herd a little bit, get rid of some things we don't need, and that's gonna lead us up to the question we're asking you guys later, and we'll get to that right after Devin picks a winner for this video's giveaway. If you're unfamiliar with our channel, we do give away products every single video from boostedshades.com.
Okay, this video's winner is Pago's Place.
Pagos, you can hit us up at Teamboosted at boostedshades.com or through any of our social media platforms, and we will get back to you and ship you your prize. All you have to do to enter the giveaways is subscribe to our channel, like the video, and answer a question like we were talking about earlier at the end of the video that we have for you guys. So we're getting rid of 3 vehicles in turn to get 1 reliable one. Obviously with the sale of this, the truck, and the Jeep, we will have a fairly substantial down payment. Our question to you guys is, we are looking for something that has some towing capabilities, so like, we don't know what we're going to do with the Datsun yet, but there's a chance we might need to tow that to tracks or drag strips. We're going to be moving locations soon, so we need something that could tow at least some of our stuff. So we're looking for like an SUV, but we want something cool. The SRT Jeep, for an example, got thrown around. We're not dead set on that.
But this week, our question to you is just to leave a suggestion on what car we should get. It could be any car. We told you what we're kind of looking for, but that doesn't put any limits on it.
Yep, our down payment is going to be at least 10,000. So if you had 10,000 to put down on any car, just leave that in the comments. What would you buy? But that's it for this video.
As always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.